Powered by Riverside FM.
Joey and Chandler's the Fun Time Super Terrific Happy Hour. Welcome, Joey.
Welcome, Jim.
That like carnival ride atmosphere, that we have. Bring the energy, right? Hey,
So, welcome, Chandler.
like,
Like,
like the
oh,
Eeyore.
we're here again.
I gotta I'll have
Well,
to
dude, I
look up the
didn't,
weather.
I didn't make that connection till right now. So I was thinking, because you said Eeyore, I was thinking Snuffleupagus. Like Sesame Street and Winnie the Pooh got both have like their downers. Like,
Oh yeah. The Debbie Downer type person.
yeah, like why? They really do, I guess, prep you for life. Where it's like, well, yeah, everybody's got that one friend that's like, ugh.
And people just learned something now. Joey just taught somebody, yeah, there's always that guy or
I
girl
know
that's like,
this.
ah, ah.
Where you're like, "Ugh, somebody's gonna be on antidepressants when we get older."
Here are today's effing holidays.
Today is technically Black Friday, but I didn't want to promote that holiday. Did you know November 29th, which is kind of funny when you think it's like the anti-Black holiday, or Black Friday, I should say. It's Buy
So,
Nothing Day, an effort to combat the unethical and sometimes even dangerous mob shopping behaviors of Black Friday. So if you can tell your son that.
I guess that's
Buy
crazy though that
nothing
you got
today.
buy nothing, which happens to fall on Black Friday this year.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if it is a November 29th thing or it's like a rotating thing. That's a good question. It's also National Day of Listening on November 29th. So there's always something interesting for everyone to say here. So listen up, especially to Joey and Janda. Right, sir?
Absolutely.
Always need to listen to us. We are
I have a
perfect.
black. After you do this next one, I have a Black Friday, like a quick Black Friday story to tell you.
Okay. Um. By the way, that's always something I'm telling people. We are perfect for the car rides. Just so everyone knows, Joey and Janda are perfect for the car rides. And the last holiday on November 29th, it's Electronic Greetings Day. Let's reach out to long lost friends via email or social media. This Electronic Greetings Day. People are like, email? What's email? Tell your Black Friday story while I'm trying to see if I can get the weather.
So I didn't never do Black Friday because I was like, that's stupid. Like I'm not gonna go out there to save $20 on a pillow or something like that. And so I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm never. So when I first started dating Miss Tribbiani,
Uh huh.
she was like, hey, let's go to Black Friday. And so I'm like, fine, I guess, whatever. Apparently everybody's super into it, right? Like, oh, hey, it's the best thing ever. It's like you have Thanksgiving, and when you're super tired, you go wait in line in stores to get a discount, whatever. So we go to the Walmart, like it was in our neighborhood at the time, and it was the craziest thing like I've ever probably seen in shopping ever. Like we're there at Walmart, and there's a dude coming by with like a pallet of like, and I mean this dates it for me, DVD players, right?
Yeah.
But so they're coming out like pallet DVD players, and I'm assuming I guess they were on special, right? And it's just wrapped in that cellophane plastic, so like it's not something like oh like a little tear, and you just oh hey look like tearing tissues, and you can open it up. Like it was wrapped, like so like it's like normally whenever I see people like unload stuff at the stores, they get like a little box cutter and like slice the cellophane stuff open so they can get it right.
Did the dude eat it with his mouth?
No, so like the dude's walking by with this thing, and like I don't even know why they didn't prep better because like he's trying to get through a crowd of people who are just like going through it, and a lady like hops up onto the pallet as he's going by, and like he's pulling, he's like, "Ma'am, can you please get off?" And this lady's on there as he's going, and she like tears it, rips it open, like hands like grabs like two of them, hands it to like the person she's with, and then hops off. It was like Planet of the Apes, like monkey type stuff. And I just remember turning to the missus, and going, "Hey," like as if like I'm terrified, like I was, like kind of like terrified. Like, did you
You're like,
see
we.
that? She's like, "I know, we gotta get the sales," and I was like,
I like you're like
like
we need to go
I'm,
down the
I'm
sporting goods aisle first and get some catcher's gear or something.
I was just kind of scared. I was like, "Hey, like what kind of like?" Because it was just crazy. Like the dude's wheeling the thing, and she just hops on out of nowhere, and so she's up. She's like enough to where like she's up, and I can see like her feet. And he's like trying to pull it, and he finally stops. He's like, "Man, we need to get off." And she's like, here, take it. And and I was like, she's like, I know, let's go. It was just and she was I was like, is this normal? What's going on?
I got two things for you. One, I got a Black Friday story. When I worked at Walmart, and we were still like, I think we just graduated high school. And I
Yeah.
wasn't even supposed to work. I drove Red Warp there, right? And I was just I wasn't supposed to go until 6. We were opening at 5, right? And dude, they're lined. I mean, this is obviously stuff's changed now. This is the late 90s. There were people just
Yeah.
lined up outside that started just waiting for us to open. Within 15 minutes, and all the carts were gone. There's just chaos everywhere. There's people like running through the store, like people were just grabbing stuff. Oh, $20 for this like this little TV VCR combo, and the people were like, "I'll buy 3 of them," and they're just doing all this stuff. And so they were so swamped. I was like, "Hey, I think y'all need help." So I clocked in early. I was just like, and then the second thing, Joey, and I'm surprised you didn't catch this. I played the wrong sound. I did the headlines once. Yeah, so like now I have to go back and just cut, paste, move it around. It was just like I was like, hey, I didn't say the right soundbite.
I was just excited that I was actually following along on the script on the agenda for the first time in forever. That's why I didn't pay attention.
What are your thoughts of the weather, man? It was nice outside, right?
It's lovely. It is lovely. We're gonna go do like the holiday in the park over at Fiesta, Texas, and I'm truly excited for it.
It sounds great. You're gonna be there like when it gets dark. Are they gonna do like a fireworks thing or?
I have no idea. I just know that like we went a couple of days ago just to kind of get out of the house and go hang out to the passes, and it was neat. And like there was stuff where you're like, hey, that'll probably look cool at dark at night, and we didn't plan to stay till like dark and see it. So we're like, let's come back later in the week since we got time off.
Yeah. By the way, WTF, what the forecast app said, it's 75 outside, and it's your lucky day. It's fabulous outside. No joke from Chandler and Joey here. It does feel nice outside. Yeah. All right,
I'm
so
like,
now I can officially move on to...
It's time for this week's edition of Joey and Chandler's Headlines. Yay! Hooray!
Hey, Joseph, so White Gandalf, or Gandalf the White, to us he was Gandalf the White, he just mispronounced it. So he said he was listening, he's like, how did I die? So then I was like, well, you didn't hear it? Then we had some sound. Can you, in your
have
best,
like sound issues.
in your best recollection, I can kind of help you. Can you recap us on do you remember how?
No, I think he broke almost all of his images.
Okay, hold on. Let's recap the order that we died in, and if you remember, because I can tell you the order, right? And let's see if you remember what happened. But the dude passed away first, right? Pretty early on, by the way.
That was it. The first river we went to, like we thought we would be good. Like
Yeah,
if I remember Oregon Trail right, like don't ford the river if it's like more than like 3 or 4 feet deep, because then the wagon falls apart. And like you caulk the wagon, which I have no idea what that actually means.
Take the wheels off. I think you kind of float it.
Which is weird because like caulk now is like sealing around the like. So I'm like, why? Like I don't understand why it is that people were like, yeah, we'll just take the wheels off and push it across, like it'll float. Like they don't look like boats. I'm not sure why they did it. But I always remember to do that. Like if you want to save money, because otherwise you got to like go for a couple extra days to go get a ferry and pay to get across, or you pay an Indian to walk you across, like a Native American, I guess. It says
get it right, man.
Indian.
Native American.
I'm not the one that made the game. I'm just saying. But so I caulked it away, and he drowned like the first river.
You know what I thought was hilarious in 2 respects is he was our latest guest, right? And he was the first one that died, almost like an order. And he was a water polo coach this year, and he drowned in the water. And I was like, it's kind of crazy,
It's like Jobs, the last one in, first one out.
And then Hooks was number 2, and she either had measles or a snake bite. She could have had both.
Maybe I know the
she might have died of dysentery actually.
I know Gandalf got a snake bite because Gandalf got a lot of like.
Okay, again, you're
like
skipping,
Super Trooper.
He was. You're skipping because then you killed me, And I was
I
like,
okay, I didn't kill you. The trail killed you. Let's get this one right. I didn't kill you. The
you're
trail
like,
killed you.
you're like, I think Chandler had like a broken foot. I had a snake bite. Then I had the measles, and you're like, and then one day you're like, oh, Chandler died today. Oh well, let's keep going. You know, and it's just
Well,
you and Gandalf. I'm
it's
messing
like
with
the
you, bro.
1800s, man. Like that's what they were like. Oh, so and so's dead. Let's keep trudging along.
You're like, oh, put your heads down. That's enough. Let's go. Oh no,
Let's have a moment of silence. Come on, let's get in the trail. We gotta go.
yeah,
Get
no,
in the wagon.
but Gandalf the White was like the Black Knight from Monty Python. He had a broken arm, broken leg, snake bite, measles, and he just
Yeah,
kept trugging on, trudging.
it was either two legs or two arms. Both like they broke both of one and one like the other one. So I'm like, geez, snake bite, diphtheria. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and then you died last. Do you remember what you died from?
No, just like all of a sudden I croaked, and I was like, dude, like this sucks.
You're like, oh, one minute you wake up. I guess they're not waking up anymore. Um,
I know. And you know what? Like you don't nobody ever puts two and two together on this one. How do you get buried? Like if you're the last one standing on that, how do you get? Who buries you? Like do they just
uh,
come along and they're like, we're gonna bury this guy because we found him?
maybe that's where that Native American from the commercials would have the tear. You know, he'd be like, shed a tear for me.
It's there's a hole in that game story. Like you think because then you die as the or trail boss or whatever wagon boss, like, whatever the leader of the thing. When you die, this nobody else goes on the trail.
Hey, here's a nugget or whatever. Because you know we were talking yesterday, and I still got to send something to this comedian guy that I'd met years ago, named Grant Lyon. I was telling you how you got a game out, and we talked about a game. What if we do an updated drinking Oregon Trail game? You know, like a card game. That could be an idea we could brain shop, trademark, copyright
I
right now.
I see I see your measles and I raise you typhoid.
Yeah, something like that.
Why don't people go back? That should be another option on the intro. Like, you know what? So and so died. We've only been gone. We're only 20 miles in. Let's just go back. It's not for us.
It's like the adventure's over. I'm done. I'm done. I've had enough.
Come
Um,
on, tap out.
these next two headlines, dude, I'll kind of just put together. I'll skip other thing. So I forgot that one. I'm gonna do that right now. So I felt like I put this here as a joke. I had to start a GoFundMe for tissues. I basically I've never run out of tissues in my life as a teacher, but these kids, either I didn't get as much started in the year, or these kids went through like a ton. So I had to ask twice, and then I got like 4 parents brought in like 8 packs, and I'm like, okay, we're good now. I had to be like, oh, thanks, because people just kept bringing them in. Like, we're good, good, appreciate it, you know. But it felt bad, man. I was like, hey, yeah, we're running out of tissues. It's getting kind of cold. You know, these kids keep blowing their noses. Did they go through
You're all
kids will blow their
tissues or
nose once?
sleeves.
Kids will blow their nose once, by the way, and just throw it away. I'm like, I get that it's germy, but it's like, use it a little bit.
Here, you're all, fold it, fold it.
Well, that's how I was brought up, man. That's what my dad did. You know, he was always like, use every square inch, man. And so, like, all right.
Heck yeah. We
You're like,
educators have a budget, man.
tissues don't grow on trees. Well, maybe they do, but
Yeah. It takes it's a process though. Not
yeah.
just grow. There's not a bush that grows that stuff. Like you got to process the bush.
Oh, but so then these last two headlines. Here goes holiday season. I'm gonna see my mom and sister for Thanksgiving. Mama Bing is gonna kind of help me with towards the night before beer miss, thing. The little night before Christmas story type idea. She's gonna help me try and look for something that might help us animate a book, right?
Oh,
And then my sister says she got a Cricut. She wants to help make some Joey and Chandler stickers that we could pass out. And I want to have her help us make a T-shirt. That's why I was talking to you yesterday. A Joey and Chandler T-shirt just for you and me, at least. We have our own work official attire. Excuse me, keep burping. Do you like that?
like make it look like what's it called? Like a mechanics thing.
Oh, like a
Like little
onesie?
pack, like a little little
Yeah.
button up T-shirt with a short sleeve with a collar. Hi, my name is.
And then it's like, you need to go ask, and have an arrow pointing to the other person. Go ask him. And then yours points back.
Oh, there we go. I'm with Joey. I'm with you.
Exactly.
Stupid.
That could be on the back, yeah. We'll brain shop that. We might have to have a couple Joey and Chandler. That's the next thing. Maybe that's the next potential sponsor.
Oh,
Sister
yeah.
Bing. Sister Bing.
Pony up, we get a discount.
Yeah. We get a discount on freeness. That's what it goes. Anything you want to shout out here before we take our break?
So maybe Strider.
We say cause gunplay, cheers mate, and cheers mate again. Or simply cheers, sometimes it's all Santi, other times it's cheers, like US and Jose. We also say sorry, salute, or to gain. Skull in Russia we cheer, Nazarov, and now in Vietnam we can say yo. Let's have Joey and Chandler cheers around the world. Cheers around the world. Different languages, same sentiment, raising our glasses to friendship and joy. Cheers around the world. Cheers around the world.
Dude, I love that song, and I feel like it's every time I listen to it, it sounds like an NSYNC or a Backstreet Boys type song, but it does have little Christmas bells in it. So it makes me. It does sound, holiday-ish. So
it does. It's the Christmas CD.
The Christmas.
Can we?
I'm trying.
We'll
to
do
get,
the.
We keep cutting each other off. I'm trying to get holiday songs. We had the Oktoberfest song. Now we have our little winter holiday Christmas song, and I'm
Let's
working
have
on
a couple different songs for Christmas though. Like eventually.
Yeah, I mean we
and
could.
superimpose your face, since you're the goofy one,
right,
on Mariah Carey's body.
Okay.
For the Christmas CD.
Yeah, as long as it's as long as we got like a snow globe in the background or something,
Yeah, just have your face on there and just make it not even blend it in, just like a little cutout ear, and like you just have Mariah Carey's body with a little Christmas thing.
Yeah, my face, Mariah Carey's body. You put it on a bobblehead.
Yeah,
it's a Christmas music. I think
that
would be even
like a sing along.
Yeah, that would be even cooler. Cooler that way. Here's the ad.
Hi there. I'm here to help Joey and Chandler to read an advertisement for buyblacket.com. Please shop buyblacket.com. Are you looking for unique gifts at unbeatable prices? Then look no further. Buyblacket.com has quality merchandise for everyone on your list, from gifts for cat and dog lovers to American fans, beer enthusiasts, and even Jesus lovers. As for teachers, we didn't forget about you. Please don't miss our funny attire to brighten up your classroom. So bring a smile to your loved ones' faces and shop buyblacket.com today. Tell them Joey and Chandler sent you.
You know what I like about that? Like, you'd have to hear it again. But he's like, I'm here for Joey and Chandler. He kind of has like, it's an AI Morgan Freeman voice. But like, he's like, I'm here for Joey and Chandler. Like, he's annoyed with me already. I'm like, you don't even know me, dude.
You pick my voice all the time.
Because it makes sense in so many occasions, Morgan Freeman, it's got that.
I remember reading something like it, like Morgan Freeman just instantly gives things like legitimacy. Like it just sounds.
Well, it does. With his voice, it's like him and James Earl Jones. It makes sense. But,
yeah.
All right, dude. All right, so I'm going to read a little Inebriated History Thanksgiving style, right? What? And then you're gonna take us on a little trip advisor. It's really not. It's not state traditions that I found for Thanksgiving, but you can tell us about Thanksgiving stuff going on. All right. Is that cool?
Sounds good, sir.
All right, so I'm going to try my best here. I can obviously read, but I don't sound wasted right now. So, all right, people, let's get into a totally soused retelling of Thanksgiving. Grab a turkey leg and a tankard of mead, or like some boxed wine or something. Perhaps maybe even a case of something brewed. And let's go, Joseph. So back in the ye olde days of 1620-ish, this group of English folks called the Pilgrims decided, hey, England sucks, and so does the Netherlands. So let's bounce to the New World. Why? Because they wanted religious freedom. And apparently, Europe wasn't giving off the right vibes. They hop on this rickety old ship called the Mayflower, which sounds all poetic, but it's actually like a floating piece of driftwood. The trip is awful. People are puking, the food sucks, and they have to share cabins with livestock. Needed a sip there, sorry. And then fast forward. They finally land and they're like, hey, look, Plymouth Rock. Even though nobody actually wrote down seeing Plymouth Rock, it's probably just a myth. But we're going to roll with it. It's winter and they're not prepared. Like, we brought zero food and half of us don't know how to build houses. Half the pilgrims promptly die because, surprise, New England winters are brutal. But here comes the MVP, Squanto. This guy's a Native American from the Patuxet tribe. I think I said that right. And his story is wild. He'd been kidnapped by Europeans years earlier, learned English, escaped, and came back to find his whole tribe wiped out by disease. Instead of being like, screw you guys, Squanto says, all right, these sad English people are going to starve. Let me show them how to plant corn and not die. Seriously, he's the hero of this story. All right, it's time for another sip, though. Meanwhile, the local Wampanoag tribe, led by Chief Massasoit, is like, okay, let's not murder these awkward white folks just yet. They could be our allies against our enemies. So they sign a peace treaty, and everybody tries to play nice. By the next fall, the pilgrims finally figure out how to grow food, dude. Thanks again to Squanto. And they're like, hey, we survived. Let's party. So they decide to throw a feast, and because they're new to this whole surviving thing, they invite the Wampanoag, and Chief Massasoit rolls in with like 90 of his people, a bunch of deer, and probably thinking, why did we sign that treaty again? Sorry, you gotta take some sip breaks every now and then, right? The pilgrims serve turkey, or maybe goose, and probably some weird stuff like boiled pumpkin and eel, because colonial cuisine was not it. The Wampanoag bring actual good food, and everyone eats, drinks, and has a relatively good time. Speaking of drinking, there are no pumpkin pies or cranberry sauce. Sorry, Joey. Sorry to ruin that Norman Rockwell painting you had in your head. And that, my friends, is the first Thanksgiving. A mix of survival, diplomacy, and a whole lot of luck. Of course, things didn't stay chill. Colonialism did its colonialism thing, but for a brief moment in 1621, everyone sat down, shared a meal, and tried to be bros. I gotta add this. For the end of that. All right, let me. Okay, it's like, sit down, people, sit down. Calm down. Forgot that was still going.
They were super excited.
Forgot it was still going. I'm sorry. It really was my fault. All right, remember, now we're gonna move on to TripAdvisor. So warm up those vocal cords, Joey. You gotta be your Robin Leachish. Now, I didn't find, it's not, I don't have facts like this is what they do in Arkansas, or this is what they do in Texas or whatever, but I found some weird, funny Thanksgiving traditions, and we're just gonna kind of we'll spring through a couple of them or whatever, right? You ready?
I'm following along with you, so I'm trying to figure out where. Yeah.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
All right, so here.
But I'm gonna read it off of mine. So.
Oh, okay. Then you don't need to see my screen. Hey, but
so here we go.
Don't do all of them. Do what you think is funny, because I put their 3 links on there. It's Thanksgiving.
No, I went through the three links. And there's some of them like, yeah, I got you, but then someone was like, what the? All right, so some of the funny, crazy things that people do on Thanksgiving in y'all's crazy American state across the pond, right? So you like to go for a turkey trot. Running a 5K on a holiday set aside for eating is a weird divergence from the norm. And I say that as a long-time turkey trotter myself. Turkey trot events can be found around the US and typically raise money for different causes depending on your local organizers. Which means this event not only helps out a good cause, but also helps you feel good about the binge eating session you'll have later in the day. Probably the strangest universal tradition Americans have is the annual turkey pardoning. Only the president actively participates in this one, granting one lucky bird its freedom from the scariest day of the year. And while there's something satisfying about watching the spectacle, it's a little strange that only one turkey officially gets its freedom. Equally strange is to many is the tradition of tofurkey, the vegetarian-friendly Thanksgiving meal that mirrors this pardon on a wider scale. One of the more weird ones on the list is right here. While some families line up to play touch football in the backyard, many others will be honing their sports skills in a different sport, frozen turkey bowling. It's exactly what it sounds like. A frozen bird slides down a long grocery aisle to knock over plastic soda bottles. Nothing says gratitude like watching a frozen bird sail down the aisle for a coveted strike. And last but definitely not least, as I've seen this many a times in my life, days of yesteryear, Black Friday has increasingly garnered more fanfare and attention in the past decades, prompting lines of shoppers to queue up earlier and earlier to get access to shopping deals. But the tradition has spilled into Thanksgiving Day, with many more stores opening their doors for sales on Thursday evening. Families should stand in line together. Stay together, I guess.
Hey,
I remember that, dude. Like, that was...
Hey,
like,
real quick.
it's,
I'm sorry.
huh.
Quick, you finish your
Don't
thought.
yell
I'll
at
go
me.
back. I'm sorry, dude.
Well, for this one, like, it was crazy. Like, I remember back in the day, like, people would camp out in front of, like, Best Buy, like, 2 or 3 days ahead of time.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm
And
saying.
I'm like...
Stuff's changed.
And that's the thing was, like, I was like, dude, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to save $50 on a TV and spend 3 days.
Kids don't know the struggle, man.
They don't.
They don't get it.
They don't know anything.
Dude, go to that slide and click number 1, the Delish website, because there's a couple on there I think you might want to read. Like the dancing with turkeys, thanking the turkey. There was a.
Is this the one with the cereal? The stuffing 2.0 is one. I saw that one. I can go over that one too.
Yeah.
All right. So the dancing with turkeys. I know. You're sitting there wondering why one wouldn't dance with his or her turkey before eating it. But Facebook user Single Dad Laughing confirms he and his family name and dance with their turkey when they clean it prior to stuffing and cooking it. If my parents did it, he states, my parents did it when I was a kid and I do it with my kids. Only my kids look at me as nuts. And speaking of nuts, when you're tired of stuffing your turkey with the regular old stuffing, please know people around the world do this. They stuff their Thanksgiving bread with cereal, sometimes sugary, sometimes silly, not usually healthy, but one year it was grape nuts. Grape nuts.
Seriously. Read the next one. I love the roasting one too.
Remember when remember when we talked about thanking your turkeys? One family took another cue from regular Thanksgiving traditions to start their own. A funny family Thanksgiving tradition was started by their 9-year-old child. Twitter user JJRSVL said he roasted everyone at the table. He figures we roasted turkey, so why not? Yes, everyone should always be roasted at Thanksgiving when everyone deserves it. That's a jacked up tradition right there. It's like, instead of being like, I'm thankful for all of you, I'm like, you know what? Let me tell you off.
It's Festivus, right? It's the airing of grievances.
Airing of grievances.
I got a lot of problems with you people, and you're going to hear all about it.
It's all, oh yeah? We're not Black Friday shopping at all for you anymore. That's it.
Dude, where are you in your house? Are you in the bathroom?
No, I'm in the garage.
Oh, it just looks... You in the same spot as yesterday? It just looks different. It looks like you were in a corner of like a little room.
So in your mind, you think I'm just like sitting next to the toilet this whole time, just chilling?
What?
Almost somebody comes in. I'm like, don't worry. You just hear like a.
No,
Edit
you know
that
why?
out.
Because I've always said that, the one, the little bathroom that you said your little son, your younger son is like, hey, that's mine. I'd be like,
Yes.
you should be like, this is mine during podcast time. leave daddy alone. But
It is, and that's the crazy thing is he's like always like somebody went to go use it just the other day. And he's like, hey, that's the one I use. And we're like, it's like the one that we designed it's a half bath. I'm like, this is for guests to use. He actually he'll probably if he ever listens to this episode he'll kill me really. Like so, like my wife did a good job of decorating, like putting little odds and ends. So I had the little end table in there for like to have like the little poop spray and the
Yeah.
extra toilet paper rolls. Well, like behind those, he would hide his little like action figures. So when he would go,
you could be playing.
he'd be there like 20, 30 minutes. We're like, dude, what are you doing? Are you okay? And he's like, yeah. And like finally, like one day I was in there, and I was like, why do you have your GI Joe things back here? He's like, so when I go poop. Like I was the moron. Like, duh. Like, why would you not take
Duh, yeah.
take your little guys to go play your action figures and stuff like that while you're relieving yourself?
It's like a little different type of euphemism. I was thinking today, there's this girl I dated years ago that she had a sister and her sister's husband. So like her brother-in-law always
Yeah.
had like these toilet jokes, and my girlfriend told me about it, and I didn't know what she meant. But every time he would go, he would announce that he was going to go drop a deuce. And he always had an expression like, I'm going to go take the Cleveland Browns to the Super Bowl, or like, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach. And it's just like he would just do that. And I was just like, I don't know why, but I got used to it after a while because he said it. But I was like, yeah, I understand why you gave me a heads up, because I would have been like, what? I've never once said, hey,
Like,
folks, in case y'all are knowing, in case y'all are curious, I gotta go to the toilet. And they're like, what? Hey,
in case anybody wants to know, I'm going to be taking longer. It's not because I'm having problem urinating.
Yeah. Hey, you want to do our social media plug?
I will. So make sure, guys, follow us on social media on Facebook, X, TikTok. We'll get threads and Instagram going again. We may have to just create a whole new account for those. But
Yeah, I totally forgot to call Instagram this week.
At Choey and Jan, at CHOEY, the letter N, JAN. Again, at Choey and Jan.
So
Jan.
So I am in the process of putting our digital shorts on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
And some of them I have to convert from like an MP4 file to an MOV file. And so that's just like a process thing. But did you see? You need to show the missus. Remember how we did our thing? We were recording some stuff yesterday, right? I sent you the final of our QVC blackguy.com shopping one. And so I emailed it to you. Yeah, I emailed it to you. Because I edited it today, and I'm gonna edit the other one here later, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plug on this, and then we'll talk with anything else, right? There it is.